Hey everyone, so welcome back to another Exos Heroes video. Today I wanted to give a little guide into how to beat Story 10.1. Story 10.1 is pretty important to beat because it unlocks the last stage. It's pretty much what helps you smart explore when you're away from your game to get the best kind of rewards. And I know a lot of people have trouble with this part in the story because this guy right here is he hits hard. Basically, he can one-shot any of your people. But I cleared it with just legendary characters. So I wanted to show you that video to show that you don't need any of these broken FC characters. They obviously really help and make things easier. But if you guys are more free to play or you don't have, really busted heroes to clear the game, hopefully this guide will help you. So let me walk you through the team that I used because they do have some decent gear on them, but they don't have any legendary. They don't have any faded gear on them. So basically, this is the team I used, okay? And I'll walk you through why I used them. So Lepin here is used for a couple reasons. One, she has that first aid passive, which is going to help some of your guys survive whenever that first wave kind of comes in and tries to take out your team. And she also is a reviver. So if anyone does get taken out, she can revive all of your allies. So that's basically her main deal. She's also a frost type, so that means that she can deal damage and break guardian stones to the boss. Cybele is in here for her first aid passive and also for her reviving dead allies. So she's here to bring all your team back, same with Lepin. They serve the same purpose. So Teria here, she's probably not even needed, to be honest. But she has a cleanse, and she does decent damage on her third skill. I used her because there's two enemies on the very first wave that only have one Dark Guardian Stone. So her first attack can actually break both of those Guardian Stones. So that's kind of why I used her, but she's probably not even needed, to be honest. The two key pieces are actually in the back. Hewan is definitely the main one. Both of his moves are fantastic here. So Beautiful Writing, which is his first attack, has that poison on it. So he's going to be able to take out the first main guy on the first wave. He has 3 Guardian Stones by this one attack. It's going to break all of them with that first one. And then you want to save up your 5 mana to use on the second wave with his second attack, because his poison, this big damage dealing second attack, is going to take out all 4 of the back row guys, which is really going to help. And you'll see that whenever I show you the replay, but he is integral to this strategy. And then I used Monica as well, mainly because she has that first attack that afflicts frostbite. So basically, this damage over time skill is really going to help you break multiple Guardian Stones on the boss, so he's not dealing that big damage, and hopefully you can kill him before his Guardian Stones replenish. But actually in the replay, I didn't even kill him in time, so I had to do it all over again, but she was very important to that. Also, she has a very high damage dealing attack on her second attack. So that was the team. Now let me show you the gear they're using. So let's take a look at Lepin here. So basically she has all legendary gear on. It's not really it's not bumped up too much. So basically the weapon here is level 40, so I did reforge it once, but then everything else is just stock. You just level it up to 30. This should be accomplishable for any free-to-play player. So the second person is Teria here. She also has a legendary weapon, but then she does have just a rare piece of boots on there, so not all legendary pieces there on her. Hewan actually only has 4 legendary pieces, but I did level up the rare pieces. I leveled up all of these things to max without forging them or reforging them. So pretty much all you need to do is take gear that drops, put them on your people, and level them up, to the max that they can go without even reforging them, and it should be enough. And then Cybele, similar things there. And then Monica, similar things. So not crazy gear. They are to the level 75, 77, so they are fairly high level. But if you're not going to have good champions, you should have decent resources saved up. You should have books saved up to level up these characters. They're decent characters to use. You're going to use them throughout the game. Hewan is used in special dungeons. So is Teria. So, it's not going to be a waste of your resources, basically. So now that you know what the characters are, let me show you the video of me clearing this stage and showing you that it's possible and walk you through pretty much what I did. Okay, so let's dive in here and I'll show you what I did, what's going on here as this loads up. Okay, so skip through the dialogue here, yada yada yada. Alright, so Monica is just going to go in and target one of these random people with her basic attack. A lot of this is just all going to be working up to that. I'm hoping Cybele survives here. This is where the first aid passive from both her and Lepin are going to come in handy because she wouldn't have been able to survive that attack. And then thankfully he went after Hewan. So I'm going to use Teria here to break one of the Guardian Stones to avoid an attack. And then I'm just going to try and take this person out so I don't have to deal with them. Here I'm going to use Hewan's first attack to put poison on that guy, right? And then heal up a little bit with Cybele. As you can see, there's already some stones breaking, and I'm just saving up mana on Monica, and thankfully she survived there. We get some first aid passives on her, and then Teria is going to break this. As you can see, the other guy died already because of the poison, the damage over time from Hewan. Like I said, he's pretty integral to this strategy. So now Lepin is just going to take out one of those guys, and I'm saving up mana. I don't need it because I only have one enemy left here, so I'm saving Hewan's mana for the next wave. So everyone's just going in, trying to take out this last guy. I do use Monica's second attack here to take this guy out because she was going to have enough mana to pretty much take on this gutter guy. To give him that frostbite damage over time. So here he does take out my Cybele. Well, actually, that was a mistake what I did, so I had to just regular attack him. The problem with that gutter guy is whenever you attack him, he does thrust and then it stuns your guy, so it actually put me back a little bit, but it did give Monica an extra mana. So here, Teria and Lepin, so Lepin's going to revive. Teria does nothing on the second wave. It's all he wants. See, I saved up my mana, and he uses his second attack, and he takes out all of these guys in the back. You'll see they're all going to die here. They're all getting poisoned. They're all getting damage taken. And now I'm going to use the first attack from Monica to do the frostbite. Now look at that. See, they just all died. Pretty much all died right there. And I'm going to use Teria's A1 to take out the remaining two that just had a little bit of life left. That's why Hewan is so important. So now Hewan's coming in. He's going to poison Gutter as well, the boss. And I'm just going to keep frostbiting, keep that damage over time. I'm trying to take him out here, but he's pretty bulky, so I can't. So Lepin's going in. She doesn't have enough to revive Cybele. So just now he's back up. I didn't kill him. Now I got to try and break him again or kill him with enough damage before he kills me. So just using all of my powerful attacks. Lepin's going to break another Guardian Stone. Just right here, it's now just a race against the clock pretty much. And you just got to hope for RNG. You know, you might use this strategy and you might die the first time in the first wave or something. And that's going to happen. But this strategy, this was the very first time I tried this, so this strategy does work. He's poisoned from Hewan again, which is just ticking down little bits at a time here. So he just took out Hewan. Again, it's kind of a race against the clock. That was a big frostbite attack from Monica. It's going to break a stone here. I'm waiting for him to break to use Teria. See, I didn't use her second attack because I wanted to wait till he was broken so it would deal more damage. So Her second effect came in there, did a lot of damage. Basically, I got the frostbite up again, more damage over time, and just try and deal as much damage. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's how you clear that guy. It's doable, all legendaries. You don't need these big FC guys, and you can do it. So I hope this guide helped you. Get out there and go beat 10-1 without any of these crazy powerful characters.